Am I out of your shot?
Let's do it. We're good to go.
So how about, before we talk about the team coach, personally, what does this opportunity mean for you?
It's an opportunity to learn, grow, and develop. I think the G League for everybody involved is an unbelievable and unique experience. And for each of us, I think that's our goal, to just learn, grow, and develop.
So when Ryan came in here last year, the team was very defensive oriented. And so kind of take us through, what's your philosophy as a head coach? Well, what's your, where have you had your success as a coach?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is to create the symmetry between the Hawks and the Skyhawks, because at the end of the day, it's development. It's development of the Hawks players, and it's development of talent within College Park that could potentially become Hawks players in some way, shape, or form. So for me, my biggest thing is creating that symmetry.
Coach, I wanted to ask you about that last summer league game that you were able to coach.
Yeah.
Was that to help you transition? Or was that to help you transition into this position, and how did that go?
No, that was a big part of it. And for me, obviously unique experience. It was my first time being a head coach within a game. And I think I learned a lot about myself, and I learned what I need to work on, and I learned what I need from my staff. And I think that was pivotal in me identifying the people that I wanted to have with me in College Park.
You've been a coach for a long time. What specifically changes for you when you become a head coach?
Other than that seat, I think there's a lot of things outside of just the pure basketball side. Managing a staff, managing the roster, you think about a lot of different things. And I think that's the thing that I've learned this summer through doing it, where you don't realize how many things a head coach has going on until you're actually in that seat.
Can I ask Ryan about the differences between the G League and the NBA?
Yeah.
And he was talking about how he was kind of preparing you and just giving you some advice. So just how instrumental has he been in your transition?
It's amazing the way Coach Snyder has set this up, and the front office has set this up, where I do have a mentor in Ryan and someone that I can really lean on for advice. A lot of those things that I just mentioned about being a head coach, nothing really prepares you for that job until you're in it. So having people to lean on, like Ryan, like Coach Snyder, like Ron Norred, multiple guys with G League head coaching experience, it's been awesome for me and just awesome for my development.
You start training camp tomorrow. How well do you know your roster right now, or is that the next 7-8 days going to be about learning your roster and formulating, rotations heading into your regular season opener, which is 2 weeks away?
Mm-hmm. Aaron Evans and I have spent a long time identifying the right people for College Park, and we've spent a long time identifying what they need to do to learn, grow, and develop. And for me and my staff, I think we're going to go in and we're finally going to get to see them in person, live, getting after it, and I'm excited to see what each and every guy can do and where we can continue to build.
Coach, I know it's your first time being a head coach, but how is it different coaching a G League team? It's obviously development is important, but also winning as well. How do you kind of strike that balance?
I think with development, you want to develop winning players. And I think developing winning habits. So those both go hand in hand. And when you think about what a guy needs to do to go from College Park to be with the Atlanta Hawks, it's developing those winning habits and how they can impact a game in a short spurt.
Coach, I just want to ask, when it comes to turnover season to season in the G League, when you have a lot of new players coming in, do you kind of look forward to that challenge of trying to maintain that defensive culture despite having a lot of new guys on the team?
Yeah, so first and foremost, I'm excited for the guys that we do have back and to continue pushing forward that culture and that defensive mentality and mindset. But we've also identified guys who fit what we want and who we want to be. And that just starts with our habits and our work, and we have competitive guys, and what we found are competitive and connected group of guys, and we're going to continue working and building to become and to keep pushing forward what we have been and what we can be.
And then when you talk about guys coming from last year's team like Seth and Jarkel, do you look at them as players who might take on more pronounced leadership roles this season?
Yeah, I think for both Seth and Jarkel, continuing to find their voice is instrumental for our group. But I also think it needs to be the whole group. I don't think it needs to be one voice. We need to continue to connect and be able to communicate with each other.
Ryan upset the apple cart a little bit in the G League last year because he wore a suit for every game.
Right.
What are you going to be wearing for every game?
He will be wearing black. He'll be wearing black polos, black quarter zips, and black pants. Keep it sweet and simple.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.